We're joined now by SAMWU Free State Secretary Tiisetso Mahlatsi. A very good evening to you, and thank you so much for speaking to us.
Good evening, and evening to your viewers.
So, you are, as SAMWU, concerned about the manner in which workers are being treated or how their grievances are being handled or mishandled. But one of the accusations you're also making is that the councillor Tandu Xolo Kalipa has reportedly usurped the administrative powers of management and literally runs the municipality in the process. Can you tell us a little bit more about this, the impact on legislation and policies?
Yes, it's true. We have been raising this issue because since the inauguration of the executive mayor, Tandu Xolo, he has been violating several legislations that are running the municipality and taking over the powers of the accounting officer and the management at large, to a point where even he is self-managing the accrual of leaves for officials. Before managers should take the leaves, which are governed by the collective agreement, the executive mayor has usurped those powers and is controlling everything. He can't see a difference between a political oversight and running the administration. So the accounting officer and his team are unable to perform their job. They are controlled from a foreign establishment in the office of the mayor called the War Room, which also has taken over the powers of the bargaining in terms of the main collective agreement. The decisions that are of a mutual interest, which are to be discussed in the local labor forum, are now directed in the War Room and come to the workers as an instruction.
So what is and has been the role of council in all of this? Has he done this unilaterally? Are you saying that everything that is being done is pretty much at his whim and will?
We have been raising this with the council and the troika in the municipality and even to the ruling party, but to no avail. You remember that we embarked on a march on the 7th of September, but the unfortunate part, we have observed the arrogance of the executive mayor and disrespect towards the workers by refusing to come and accept the memorandum, as he has shown that attitude today, because the march today was twofold: to present the issues that affect him directly so that he's able to address them, but he refused to show up. There was a memorandum of compliance which was to be given to the MEC of Cocta, who shown up and received that memorandum.
Have you raised this matter with Cocta? What has been the response, and is anything being done about it?
We have last year, and there was a particular program that was agreed on to be instituted, but it collapsed along the way. Hence, workers got provoked, and we met for a week or two with the management of Machabeng in trying to resolve the issues amicably. But we could not find one another until we reached a deadlock, and we referred our dispute to the bargaining council, which issued a ruling granting us the right to embark on a protected strike.
All right. So where to from here? What is the next? What is the next step? Have you tried to call for a meeting with the mayor himself?
And unfortunately, the mayor is so arrogant, and he won't come to us. But hence we have escalated the matter to the MEC, who asked us that his own sick leave he came only to accept the memorandum, but he promised us that we will meet on Thursday to address some of the issues, but he gave us 7 days to respond to the issues. But he also confirmed that some issues in our memorandum are of immediate nature and they will be addressed as such, and others will need a process of investigation. But he will institute a process to probe the allegations that we have raised.
So you are saying at SAMWU, the reason you're unable to resolve any of this in terms of the situation is because Mr. Mkhaliphi enjoys political protection. The names of the Premier and the President have been named in justifying this view. Is this still your position? And as alliance partners, why are you failing then to reach up to the high-ups?
It is still our position, because no matter how many times we have reported the issues that affect the mayor, the leadership is ignoring us and they can't do anything about him. They can't even reprimand him, and he will continue to address you and boasting about his relations with the president and the premier, and him being a leadership of the province of the ruling party. So these issues has been raised, and matters that warrant an intervention of discipline by the movement have been ignored.
All right. So what is
the man is untouchable.
So what is the way forward?
We, in terms of the ruling by the bargaining council that we have, it's a protected strike. Our march today was to launch a strike in Machabi. But since that the MEC has committed to address the issues, we will be addressing our members tomorrow. But we have cautioned the MEC that if he fails to address the issues, we still have a legal route to follow to ensure that the municipality of Machabi is dissolved in terms of Section 139 of the Constitution. So, and we are going to institute that process if the MEC is not coming on board.
I'm curious about this. So you have just been telling us that the mayor enjoys political protection to the highest level of the governing party, but now you say that you'll hold back on your protest action because the MEC has promised to look into the situation. So do you believe there is goodwill? Because I'm somewhat confused when you say you still hold the position that there's political protection, but yet now you're saying you hold back on the protest action because the MEC has said he'll look into it.
No, we're not holding back. I said we are meeting our members. Given that the MEC committed and respected us for coming to accept the memorandum, and he played a role, because when we arrived at the municipality, the gates were locked. We were unable to enter. The municipality has procured a new security company without procurement process to close us out, but the MEC played a role to ensure that we gain access to the premises of the municipality. Okay. We will be addressing our members for a direction, but according to the notice that we gave the municipality, the strike continues to go until decided otherwise by the members.
All right, we appreciate that clarification and taking the time to speak to us. SAMWU's Free State Secretary Tiisetso Mahlatsi.